Work after work, physically painful work, came. He had to often stand under the hot, tropical sun next to where lime mortar, which produces intense heat, was being made. To add to his acute discomfort, the people around him, instead of appreciating his efforts, constantly ridiculed, chided, and insulted him. The only relief he got was when Bhagwan came to see how he was doing. Every time Bhagwan came, he exhorted him, Annamalai Swami, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are pure consciousness, the all-pervasive self. Be aware of this all the time, even while you are working. Why did Bhagwan assign all this almost impossible work to Annamalai Swami? Earlier, he had tried to run away because he did not approve of some of the people in the ashram. But he had to return because, as Bhagwan told him, you have work to do. This was not just the external construction work. It was also the internal work of washing away his destiny. Each of us creates our own destiny, and our individual destinies can be washed out only by each one of us. Nobody else can do it for us, however sympathetic he or she might be. Destroying our destiny is very important because our destiny carries with it the vasanas which influence us. So whenever Annamalai Swami got agitated by people criticizing him or not cooperating with him, Bhagwan used to go there and forcefully remind him, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are pure consciousness, the all-pervasive self. Pay your attention to that. Be aware of it all the time, even while you are working. Annamalai Swami later told me, I held steadfastly on to that. He was affected by all the criticism, but in the fight between his destiny and Bhagwan's grace, he held on to Bhagwan's saving words. You are all pervasive. You are the awareness. Hold on to that while you're working. When I am at Ramanashramam, I often go and lay my head on the walls of the buildings built by Annamalai Swami under the guidance of Bhagwan and feel blessed. One of the first constructions that Annamalai Swami undertook was a revetment behind the ashram. Bhagwan told him, build a wall and see that it is like the China wall. It is a long, wide stone wall built to prevent the floods from the hill coming into the ashram. When that was done, Bhagwan told him, go and construct a storeroom. You should go and see all these places, the cowshed, Bhagwan's bathroom, Valli the deer's samadhi, Jackie the dog's samadhi, the huge old dining hall, the kitchen, the Veda Pathashala, the stone steps to the ashram tank, Major Chadwick's room, and finally the ashram dispensary. Many have asked me, how is it that all these were built without cement? How were they built? And they found it impossible to believe when I replied, a simple, uneducated man from a village built them. In the later years, when Annamalai Swami used to walk into the hall, Bhagwan used to humorously say, when you walk in, it is as if the buildings are walking towards me. Sri Bhagwan standing at the entrance of the cowshed built by Annamalai Swami. Just imagine how much physical and mental pain Annamalai Swami must have suffered, standing in the sun and toiling away with everyone around ridiculing, betraying and insulting him. But he just held on to Bhagwan's first Upavesha. You are not the body, you are not the mind. You are pure consciousness, the all-pervasive self. So whatever destiny his body and mind had to undergo, he knew that Bhagwan was washing it away. Then one day in 1938, after all this was built, Bhagwan looked at him and said, you are now a free man. All your karmas are finished. Annamalai Swami fell at Bhagwan's feet with tears of gratitude. Yogi Ramaya, another devotee, begged him, Bhagwan, Annamalai Swami has been working very hard and his health has been affected. Why don't you ask him to take rest? Bhagwan said, yes, I will do that. Not only did Bhagwan give him rest, he hugged Annamalai Swami, which he has never done to anyone before or afterwards, and put a full stop to his destiny. With a hug, he changed the entire life of Annamalai Swami from destiny to grace. Many years later, when I asked Annamalai Swami about this life-changing hug, this is what he told me. One day I went to Bhagwan's bathroom to help him with his morning bath. Madhava Swami and I gave him his usual oil massage. When the bath was over, Madhava Swami asked, Bhagwan, people who take ganja lehyam, an Ayurvedic medicine whose principal ingredient is marijuana, they experience some kind of ananda, bliss. What is the nature of this ananda? Is it the same ananda the scriptures speak of? Bhagwan replied that eating ganja is a very bad habit. Then, laughing loudly, he came over to me and hugged me and exclaimed, Ananda, 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 Ananda. This is how these people who eat ganja behave. It was not a brief hug. Madhava Swami told me later that he held me tightly for about 2 minutes. After the first few seconds, I completely lost all awareness of my body and the world. Initially, there was a feeling of happiness and bliss. This soon gave way to a state in which there were no feelings and no experiences. I did not lose consciousness. I just ceased to be aware of anything that was going on around me. I remained in that state for about 15 minutes. When I recovered my usual worldly consciousness, I was standing alone in the bathroom. Madhva Swami and Bhagwan had long since left for breakfast. I had not seen them open the door or leave, nor had I heard the breakfast bell. This experience completely changed my life. I knew that my working life at Ramanashramam had come to an end. I knew that from now on I would be living outside the ashram and spending most of my time in meditation. The very next day, I told Bhagwan, please bless me. I am going to live in Palakote.